St. Lucia's political climate is frequently described as dirty, intense, and polarized, with a noticeable escalation in personal attacks and divisive rhetoric, particularly from the opposition. With the general elections constitutionally due by July 2026, both the ruling St. Lucia Labour Party (SLP) and the opposition United Workers (UWP) have amplified their campaign efforts. This intensified public engagement, manifesting through rallies, town halls, and candidate launches, is occurring as the latter half of the year progresses, leading some observers to label this period the silly season. Economist and social commentator Richard Pitterkin, who has been closely monitoring the political discourse from his home, echoes sentiments shared by many. He noted that despite the early stage of the political cycle, the environment has already become intensely tribal. Peterkin points out that this tribalism is not unique to St. Lucia or the wider Caribbean region, but is a global phenomenon, significantly amplified by the advent and pervasive use of social media.
It's unfortunate because that is not the matter on which people should, or the information that people should use to the extent that they believe it. And I believe most people now are becoming much more educated to realize, when they're seeing nonsense and don't take it on. It would be better if, the hacks just stayed away and did not do that. I've complained about that before. People tend to put words in your mouth.
Despite the heightened tensions, Peterkin does not believe the current situation is inherently worse than what he has witnessed in the past. He also suggests that St. Lucia's political discourse, while heated, is not as extreme as some other Caribbean nations, or notably the United States, which he described as the most volatile he has ever encountered.
So if we compare with that, we're doing fairly well. And so the impression I get is that elections will be in November, but that's just a guess, and that's what I'm getting from the various people I talk to. Because it now looks like St. Jude's will be finished, and once that's done, the Prime Minister's long time indicated as long as that is finished, he can now say he's lived up to his promise. So whether it's November or whether it's sometime next year, I think that hopefully the tone will kind of cool down a little bit.
Looking ahead, Peterkin expressed a pessimistic outlook regarding the future of social media's role in politics. He anticipates that its influence will only continue to grow and potentially even get worse. His primary hope, he shared, is that the public will become more discerning and less susceptible to manipulation. Peterkin stressed that importance of individuals being more aware and educated, enabling them to critically evaluate the information they encounter on social media and avoid blindly accepting everything presented online. Shane Stephen, NBC Prime.